Hi, Kim Our Best, Undercover here. It's been a little bit of a while since I've done my weekly post. My computer crashed and it's taken a while to get that back up. And then this coronavirus has kind of, just been really interesting. Um, and I am actually on chapter 7 of my book, and it's on the 3 killers, and I'll get to that. Later, but I really want to talk about, and have a guest here, my sweet wife, Cherie, and as you haven't noticed. I have the perfect thing that I want to share with you concerning the coronavirus. And so I want to address that. And my wife had this amazing dream that I want her to share with you.
So last night I had this dream. Have you ever had a dream that was like not just a dream? Well, this was one of those. So I'm not going to tell you the whole dream, but I'm just going to tell you the part that applies. So in my dream, there was this dog. It was a black dog, and it was not like a big dog, and it wasn't like a teeny dog. It was just kind of in the middle between those two. And I was on a campus, and this dog was chasing this bus of children who had their arms out the windows. Their windows were down, and it was chasing and jumping up and trying to reach these children. And it wasn't playful. It was like it was baring its teeth, and it was like vicious. And it was desperately trying to get these kids. And it couldn't quite reach them. It wasn't tall enough. It couldn't jump high enough, but it was trying very hard. And then the bus passed by, and it left, and the dog was in the area. So I'm sitting on a bench, and there's some other, people on the campus. They're wandering around over here. And the dog looked around like it was looking for trouble. And I knew that if I made eye contact with that dog, it would come after me. And I'm sitting on a bench, I would have had no defense against it. And so, keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So I knew that I couldn't look at the dog. And so I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone, and then I remembered that dogs can sense fear in people. And so I thought, I can't be exuding fear. If I'm exuding fear, this dog's going to come after me. It's going to notice me. It's going to focus its attention on me. And so I just looked at my phone, and I concentrated really, really hard on just focusing on something else. So I'm not thinking about the dog. I'm not looking at the dog. I'm just completely ignoring that dog's even there, pretending there's not even a threat. And I had to really focus my mind to be able to do it. But I was able to do it. And so I just kept, whatever I was doing on my phone, I don't remember, but I was doing something on my phone, and I just completely tuned out that dog. And then a little while later, I decided to lay down and close my eyes. So I laid down, I was tired, and I closed my eyes, and I knew the dog was still around, but I just tried to totally tune it out, totally be nonchalant, and it wasn't concerning me at all. And then this bee flew by, and I knew that the bees can also sense fear, and I had to do the same thing with the bee. And after a while, I fell asleep. And when I woke up and I looked, then the dog was gone. The dog was gone. The bee was gone. There was nothing there, and I was perfectly safe. And at first, I thought it was just a dream. And then the more I thought about it, I realized the meaning started coming to me. And what the meaning was the dog represented all the stuff that's going on right now, with the coronavirus. And then here in Utah, we had this earthquake. And then there's just all this hype, right, going on. And so what I realized that for me, that meant was that if I'm in fear and I'm focusing on what's going on, then I'm going to get bit. But if I can just focus on other things, watching webinars, learning the stuff I'm learning, reading the books I'm reading, focusing on positive, doing the good things that I would be doing in my life if this wasn't happening to all of us, if I can just focus on that, I'm not going to get bit. The dog represented, right? The dog is not going to come after me. I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to get through it, and I'm not going to get hurt. And so that is I just wanted to share that with you. And thanks for letting me come on your little thing and share this with you. That just focus on the good things that are going on, and you will get through this, and you will be fine. You just have to focus. Don't look at the fear. Don't focus on it. Don't watch it on TV. Don't be obsessed by it. Just focus on good things. You'll be all right.
Cool. So, hey, I want you to stick around. So,
okay.
In fact, I'm just going to end right here. Oh, and in fact, I'm addressing fear in my book, and I'm actually sharing this story in my book because we can be at complete peace with when it feels like everything's crashing down around us. And actually, if you get involved in the hype of the day and getting updates moment by moment, you'll get ratcheted up, and you'll get so out of balance in your life. And I just 100% believe that as we focus on the positive and we focus on ourselves and don't show our fear. It's just like when we're, another principle I'm teaching in my book, when we have a goal that we want out there, and if we have 100% faith and we're not doubting and we're not fearing, we will draw that to us. Mm-hmm. It is drawn to us. And I have amazing examples of this happening right now in my life and in the past. I know that principle is true. It also works for fear. We draw fear. I mean, if we're fearful, we will draw things towards us.
Draw negative.
We'll draw negative towards us. So I'm just really super at peace with everything that's happening and all the things that are changing right now. Actually, Kirk Duncan taught something so amazing just yesterday, and that our normal's not going to get back to normal. We're not going to go back to the way it used to be. It will always be different. It'll always be changed, and so get ready for change. And one of the things that I've done with that is I'm not playing the toilet paper game. Say we have some toilet paper. We haven't since we created our Airbnb. We have to have toilet paper for our Airbnb. But you know what? I'm not going to play that game. I'm not going to get up early and get in some stupid line and wait. And some of you have done that. I'm not saying that. But I'm just not going to play that. In fact, I'm going to learn other ways to get along without it. And there are ways you can do that. So what happens if we did run out of toilet paper? That's not it's not the end of the world. There's things that you can do. It's not a showstopper. Okay. Food is more important.
Food's more of a showstopper.
And obviously, we should keep food storage in place. So, but I'm comfortable with that. But there's peace, and there's this will pass. Words from a very amazing person just shared that just a few days ago. This too will pass. So anyway, keep your mind focused on the amazing and good things that are happening in your life, and not on all these bad things that are happening. And you'll find peace and you'll find direction. So anyway, Kim, our best undercover. The best part of me is right here, and you can say, well, I should bring her on every week. I know that. But anyway, amazing little dream she had that I wanted to share. Love you all, and we'll talk to you next week.
Follow me, and together we'll make the world a better place.